And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the New York Giants. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now it's Rodgers. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. His 5th touchdown now on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Look, squeeze. Shit. Check 99. Check 99.
Now Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, 77 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Rosas good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Let's go. Do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This one taken from the 7. Nifty move. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
At the 27-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Check tight. Check tight.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. 15 line. 15 line. I'm coming. Hey, Haywood. Hey, we got Mike 50, huh? Rip left. Hey, shoot.
On 3rd and 2, Jones. It's caught. Shepard. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
Go! 60 Pittsburgh. You don't want to. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want me. Watch the safety creep. Tight dog. Right up.
A first down carry for Barkley. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
That's it. Big hit.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Get ready.
A quick throw. Here's Shepard. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A gain of 6. And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Deep grip.
They'll run on first down. Barkley And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now that battle, that was won right up front.
And we're used to seeing those battles right up front, but we're used to seeing a lot of defensive tackles or more run stuffers and just play the spot where they are. How about these dancing bears we see nowadays that win the battle and then go upfield looking for runners?
Got it. 50, march 50, march 50. Watch the screen, watch the screen. 6 guys. Rock it. Get it.
On second down, here's Barkley. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
Hey, Foxtrot. 91 is the mark. Hey, they scared. Check that.
Now Jones to throw on third down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 37.
Giants first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Jones now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's first and 10.
We got three, fellas. We got 3. Watch 10. Come on. Watch 10. Mike 50. Let's go, defense. Let's go.
Throwing Jones. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Rodgers throwing quickly out to Adams. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Green 18. Check, 47. Hey, 88.
Rodgers to throw on third and 1. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. The 20, 10, touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now the Packers electing to go for 2 here.
47 is the mic. 47.
Rodgers to throw once more. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Let's go, baby.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
At the 27-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Ready? Check 91. 91 is the mic. Mike 91. Oh, here we go. Bam. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Fire.
Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. I don't think that was a blitz, was it?
No, not at all. I mean, there was no blitz called on the play. Had other responsibilities, but he saw an opportunity, saw a path, and he took it.
And the Giants send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And it's taken in at the 9. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. To throw is Rodgers. Being chased out left. And Austin Seferian-Jenkins has it. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Big stop, let's go.
61, matchbox lights.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front and then maybe a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
Get 300. Get 300.
No.
Hey, take 26.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Rodgers escaping the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. Dexter Lawrence. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Rush in. Check. Crunch.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Greystone, travel. Yeah, Liz. Jim.
Snap comes at 1. And he finds Seferian-Jenkins. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
And a Packer 1st down.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Rodgers now to throw. Safarian Jenkins has it. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. Rodgers now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down.
Jet bomber.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the Giants' 38-yard line.
Win 18. Mark 27. 50.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Hey, Alpha.
47's the mic, boy. 47.
Zoom.
Check 47. It's been a long day for you.
Play clock hit 0. Don't know what went wrong there, Charles, but it's going to cost them 5 yards.
Has to be some organization from the sideline. Sometimes when you're trying to decide on what play to send in, the play caller has to move a little bit faster.
Let's go, defense.
Inside.
Defense.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
47's the mic. 47's the mic. Blue down. Mike, look at this.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. And he fires one incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
47's the mic.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe. So it is a 60-yard attempt here. And, off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they tried the field goal from just inside of 70 yards. It missed, and now this offense set up nicely in midfield.
Check 43.
80 weapons. Now. Hey, high 7.
Mike 50. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Let's go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Just keeping the play alive. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Bang, 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 bang. Pilot, 64, weak. Yes, yes.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Hey, Echo. We want it. Come to my work.
Jones operating from the gun. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 1st down, Giants on a pickup of 14. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
X3, 218, chopper. Under crunch.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still
No
yardage. Okay.
Set. 10-2 soft.
Single.
Hey.
Motion, watch 10. Tight end right. Check.
Go.
91 is the Mike. Mike 91. Too little, cut. Check the back.
Topper. Hey, Charlie.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Kevin King there defensively.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Man up, D. Check
Go.
Mike 91. Watch the slant.
Deep grip.
From the gun, Jones. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Green Bay.
Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
too many syllables.
word.
Yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a little dangerous there, almost a penalty, but it does get into the end zone before going over the sideline for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, now,
and for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
General West. Check 3. Back one. Go, go.
55, Mike. Hey, eat. Army.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Throwing now is Rodgers. The connection made. It's Graham. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Here's Rodgers into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander at a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Over. Tighten up.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Greedy Williams, the rookie out of LSU, there to knock it away. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
You better bring it. Scan 300. Five.
Is the mic. Hey, watch the ball.
Box it.
Mike's 47. Here we go.
Now Rodgers going to throw again. Now the Pro Bowl kicker, Aldrick Rosas. Last year, he hit one from 57. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Watch your slap. Hey, Delta. Slap. Hey, Mike 50.
Check the outs.
50's the mic. Nice, sweetheart.
Check. Lucky.
Hey, exit.
He's coming, double up. 49, check 49.
Ready.
Here's Jones. A final shot before break. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Let's go. 61, matchbox, lights.
Check 26, check 26. Kill. Sponge.
Hard.
Watch this.
Now Saquon Barkley. He got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Mike's 50. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense.
Yep.
Mike 50. Get in the weight room.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
As you watch that one unfold, didn't you think to yourself, just knock it down because of where he was?
Great catch, but losing yardage.
Hard to change what they are, isn't it? When they see the ball in the air, they're programmed to go get it.
2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
Haywood.
Mike's 50. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete.
Jones pass. Complete to Saquon Barkley. He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Ready.
And let's see the Packers defensively, 6 DBs, so a dime look on 3rd.
Could play coverage or bring pressure.
Hey, Foxtrot.
91 is the Mike. Mike 91. Now watch one. 91 is the Mike. Watch the run.
Now Jones from the gun, he'll throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
This will be fielded at the 17. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Now Jones. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and it didn't do it very often.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, first and yard line. Now Rodgers. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Gonzalez to add the PAT. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Jones now on first and 10. This is Shepard on the catch. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well run route.
Jones now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain.
Hey, Alpha.
Check 91. 91 is the Mike. Mike 91. Check pass. Check pass. 91 is the Mike. Hey, watch your lane.
Snap.
Jones on first down. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
Second and 4 at the Packers' 45-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
Check. Mike
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Mike 50, Mike 50. All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache.
Let's go.
Now Jones. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 29-yard line.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. Jones heading up here 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Hey, Mike 7.
Mike 50. Mike 50.
Ready?
From the gun, Jones. It's hauled in by Shepard. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Watch the
Hey, echo.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Go. Go.
Hit it.
Here's Jones throwing on first down. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Watch the air.
Recon, 132 fighter. 5.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
55 is my guy. 55. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Again, it's Jones. Close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to letting it slip away.
Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
On first down, it's Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. They'll go again to Jones. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, and you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 27-yard line. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 9.
Hey, Charlie. Check.
Now Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 15-yard line. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Now a whistle and a timeout defensively. Trying to stop it, and they do with 2 seconds to go prior to the 2-minute warning.
Check, 47. All day, every day.
They run it again with Williams. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jamal Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Let's
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Let's go, defense.
80 weapon.
Let's go, defense.
Bravo.
Here we go.
Check.
91 is the money.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
91 is the Mike 91.
Now Jones on first and 10. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long.
64, weak.
He's crashing.
Go.
Showing it.
Deep grip.
Jones now operating from the gun. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
I'm going to hit you.
A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down.
Watch the curl. Check 4. X3. 218. Chop it. Buzz. Now.
Jones throwing on fourth down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Dean Lowry. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
On first down, it's Jones. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Green Bay, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they're going to fall to 3-1 as they suffer their first loss. And fortunately for them, they'll have the early bye next week as they return to action in Week 6. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Guys, last time we were out here, coaching staff didn't like what we saw. You all know it wasn't good enough. So let's make up for that today and have a great one. I know you got it in you, so let me see that greatness come out on the field, all right? Let's do it.
Ready? Right 88. Ready, set, ready! You can set, ready! 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 Black 80! Ready! You can set, 180. Black 80! Here we go, 180! Ready! 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 Take a set. 180. Ready? Ready? Set! Set! 180. Ready? Take a set. Ready? Take a set. White. Ready? Ready? 180. Ready? 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 Set. Ready? Take a set. Ready? 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 Set. Ready? 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 Take a set. Right 88. Ready? Here we go. Ready? Ready? Take a set. Look at it. Take a set. Ready? 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 Set. Like it. Ready? Take a set. Set. Ready? Set. Take a set. Ready? What?
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. You taking the first steps towards success in this league.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Redskins. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Hey, ready? Come on. Check. 45. Come on. 81. That's right, baby.
Darius Geis, his first carry of the game. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Defenses always have a goal of holding a runner under 100 yards. Well, he went over 150 last week, won NFC Player of the Week award honors. And guess what? He's got a chance to do it again because of that vision he has. He sees holes that maybe don't exist.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
You ain't doing nothing.
45. Mike, 45.
On 3rd and 1, it's Haskins. And he finds McLaurin. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Second and 11 at the 42-yard line.
On the ready.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Double time. 3 down.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. The dump-off gets him only 1, and now you're looking at a 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Let's go now. Check. 45. Come on. Hey, that QB's traps. Let's go. 45 to Mike. 45.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. And that is incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Don't be scared of it.
Hey, alert 3.
They'll begin the drive with Carson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line.
Here we go.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
We got to step it up.
They'll run on first down. Carson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to let this go. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Philip Dorsett, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Flushed out right. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Give them 32 on the play. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. On first down, here's Love. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, Love. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. It'll be Love to try and get the first. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
Washington Redskins, first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Set. Rotate. Spell. Man, I got you.
They'll run with Barber. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Kill, let's go.
Here's Haskins. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Steven Sims Jr., his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
I'll go special. I'll go special. One flex.
Here's Wilson. Now he's forced out right. He's going to take off with it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks. They're moving the football with relative ease on this drive.
Well, let's go ahead and tick off the numbers. 3rd play of the drive, 3 first downs. Yeah, I would say that's relative ease. Keep feeding him the ball. He's hungry.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Check three. Check left. There.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Buying time to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Mike, 45.
Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins have taken the lead. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Redskins. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set, hey, 76 yards. 35.
I'm on. Watch it. Tight go.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. He was looking for Daniels that time. I'm not sure exactly what they had planned for play number 1 from scrimmage, but I can guarantee it wasn't that interception.
No doubt about that one, because in their daydream, this was going to be a dream play to get things started. Instead, it turned into a nightmare for them.
Hey, 280.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go.
On 1st down, Carson. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Hey, 215.
Pick it up. Check three. Quad.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson eluding the pressure right. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. Opening minute and already a trip to the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. From the shotgun, Wilson. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Come on, D. Single, slot. Hey, you're running out.
Now it's Carson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Now Wilson. Dancing to his left. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
And Myers able to knock it through. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
their own 29-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Not the way they wanted to begin things. You had the interception on the first play of the game. The good news, it only led to 3 points.
And remember our conversation with him prior to the ball game? He said they had something special designed for the first play. It didn't hit. Let's see if he can rebound from it and not let it get him down.
First carry for Darius Geis, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go now. 40-foot the flag.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Geis with a carry on second down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. So add that tackle for a loss to the 2 that he had a week ago.
And you know what he's doing right now?
Smiling?
Yeah, definitely doing that. But he's also patting his guys on the back, his defensive front, because they're keeping him clean, meaning no one's getting to him as a blocker. He's able to run to the football, and the plays he's making, he's spilling them in the offensive backfield.
All day, dog.
To throw on 3rd down. Haskins. Open man is Sims. He's got it. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. This is Geis. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Y'all playing the wrong football. Under 10. Under 10. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Watch the out. Watch the out.
45. 45. Mike, 45.
On 2nd and 9. Haskins. Wide open receiver complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 33.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Haskins now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Geis. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Touchdown.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Seahawks 3, Redskins nothing.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Here's Geis. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington! Darius Geis hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Redskins have taken the lead. Here's Chandler Catanzaro for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
At the 20-yard line.
What? Who that is?
56. Here we go.
Come right, come right.
56. Mike, good job right there. 56.
That's right.
To throw again on second down. Wilson flushed to his right. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up third down. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
Touch 50, touch 50.
And the Seahawks first down.
Switch, touch 50, touch 50.
Now Wilson on first down. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Reuben Foster able to record his 5th sack of the season.
You've called plenty of games. Career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
14, got it.
56.
Throwing is Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. Wilson now to throw on third down. Escaping the pressure right. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks. Flushed out right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Bang out.
Throwing again. Wilson. And Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 27 yards there, a first down.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. On second down, it's Carson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. After the sack on first down, Wilson eluding the pressure right. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Good, 3-15. Good. Good.
Put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
On third down, Wilson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play is going and being able to make a play on the football.
Turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
So free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We've got a little more than a minute to go, and I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead into intermission.
Well, I think that's what the goal should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points. But in the meantime, if someone falls asleep on the defensive side, he might take advantage of that and get a big shot downfield, too.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice... Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete.
This defense... has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Zebra.
56, the mark, boy. 56. Check, 56.
Check.
You might get tired of seeing this. Switch. Hatchet. Check.
Hold up.
Check.
Got it. One flush.
Bang.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Mike. 190.
Mike's 56.
Alert.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 24-yard line.
You and I both know most coaches are really fearful about their quarterbacks running with the ball. They don't want them to take that big hit. I don't think they worry about that with Russell Wilson. He's so smart in what he does, and we just saw it there on that scramble.
56. Mike, 56. Right there.
On first down, Wilson. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. 14 seconds, all that's left of this first half as they come up on first down. They go play action now. Haskins. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Tressway now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he'll try and hurry the kick, gets it away, but it's not looking that great. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Muscles him off. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission? Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Redskins scoop it. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. Holding on to the football becoming a little bit of an issue. He had 2 fumbles last week, remember.
I played for a guy that used to talk all the time about creating turbulence in the pocket, making the quarterback jumpy, make him antsy, keep getting after him a little bit, and make sure he thinks about holding on to the ball because you're going after him.
It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. On the ground, Geis. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
At the 3-yard line.
45.
On second and goal, Haskins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted by the Seahawks.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Snags it for the pick. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Redskins touchdown. Point after now from Catanzaro. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Makes the score Redskins 14, Seahawks 5.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if finally we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
40.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson flushed out right. He'll find Metcalf. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf becoming just the second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And the lead is down to 2.
Makes the score Redskins 14, Seahawks 12. Michael Dixon to kick off.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here we go. At their own 28-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 24-yard line.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
Ready? 45. Mike, 45. Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check 20. Max back. Mike. 45. Check.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Credit the sack to Shaquem Griffin. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They'll run with Geis. Finding room to the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Darius Geis, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. 22. Check forward. 22. Check forward. Slow. No. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
They're going to try and run. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
They go play action here on first down. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. That one goes for 24 yards. Play action. Now Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
He's checking. Gotta go, in and out. Let's go.
They go play action with Wilson. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 18. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4.
Guys, listen. Here we go, see? I'll go special.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. Being chased out left. He'll run it. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Hey, 0.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. David Moore, his first touchdown on the year. As they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the fourth quarter. All right, now the Seahawks face a big 2-point conversion attempt.
He's tied right here. He's tied on the right. 12. Even. 25. Check 25. It's free. 22. Alert.
To throw is Wilson. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the fourth. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
The Redskins take over first and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Strip that ball.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on first and 10. Now a run with Geis. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Down. 56 out low. Minus 54. They can't hang with us.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that will bounce out of bounds before they can get a return going.
Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And they'll get him down up past the 15. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. First and 10 at the 18. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. Now it's Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. To throw again is Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. Give him a couple on the catch. It's second and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. What a big tackle there defensively.
One of the most difficult things for a defender to do. And think about the speed that he brought down. If he gets away, he's likely gone.
Wilson to throw. And an alley to run. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now Wilson. Short throw to Disley. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6.
56, Mike, 56.
Throwing now is Wilson. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Let's go double count right here, double count. Check, 56.
Here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. You talk about a big kick under pressure in the fourth quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they'd missed that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'll be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Seahawks, the win will be number 11 for them on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Redskins, it's a tough blow to their playoff aspirations as they drop to 9-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.